Yes, it's that time of the week and that time of the year. Time for Your Music Live holiday edition here on Studio Live today. This is our weekly live show. We've been doing it for years, and once a year we grab all of your best holiday tunes and we play them live right here on the show. So settle back in, grab yourself an eggnog and enjoy the next 2+ hours. We got more than 40 songs for you here tonight. We've also got a bunch of Play My Fire beats. So even if you're not on the playlist, which you'd know because I've emailed you, but even if you're not on the playlist, you got a chance to have one of your songs played here as my special Christmas gift to you. What do you reckon? Should we get on with it? Well, there's one thing we've got to do first, and that is thank these folks, the wonderful DistroKid. You know why? Because DistroKid are the ones who keep the lights on around here. They've been sponsoring this show for coming up 2 years now. They are wonderful people, and if you're an independent artist, and there's a good chance you are, why not buy yourself a Christmas present? Buy yourself the gift of independent music releasing, and you can use DistroKid to do that. Use the link up there or down in the description. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. We need to crack on with some music, don't we? Let's jump on in here and grab our very first tune. This one comes into us from Mr. Andy Goldsby of Indigo Sunsets. Yeah, you know the band, right? He says, "Hello, Pete. Andy here from the indie rock combo, the Indigo Sunsets. Hope you're enjoying the cricket season. I've slowly been building a catalogue of instrumental music that I plan to use on non-music related YouTube channel in 2023. Anyway, I thought I would share my latest acoustic piece. So I thought this would be a lovely little ditty to kick us off here on Your Music Live. Mr. Andy Goldsby, where to go on a Thursday? Your Music Live Christmas edition on the air." There you go. The opposite of all the hype that I just sent your way there is that one there from Mr. Andy Goldsby. I mean, submitted for the Christmas. Is it Christmas song? Well, it's Christmas adjacent. You know what? I could definitely sit down and drink a cup of eggnog on Christmas Eve and listen to a little Andy Goldsby acoustic goodness. Amazing stuff. Thank you everyone for being here. If it's your first time here, you've come on a very special occasion because it is our Christmas show, but we are here each and every week doing this show. If you've got a song you want to submit, there's a link down in the description, studiolivetoday.com/YML. Get your songs in for next week's big New Year's show and shows into 2023 because we ain't going nowhere. We are going to be here for the long haul. We're going to grab another song, shall we? We're going to go completely opposite ends of the spectrum. And by the way, we're not doing a separate section for the cover songs because a lot of these are Christmas songs, or traditional songs, or they're covers of other songs. So we're just going along in an order that you'll probably pick up on pretty soon as we go. This one comes in from Chris Lane Sr., who says a very updated version of the 1955 classic Nuttin' for Christmas featuring adult subjects and situations. So block the kiddies' ears and cover their eyes for this one because, well, actually don't cover their eyes because they want to see Chris Lane Sr.'s flowing locks because that's a Christmas miracle in itself. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Nuttin' for Christmas, adult version from Chris Lane Sr. on Studio Music Live.
offshore accountant snitched on me. Fudged on my expense report, accountant snitched on me. In the office chasing tail, got indicted for blackmail. My last drug test was a fail and HR snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. The wife and my boss are both mad. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I've been nothing but bad. I was hanging at the bar, barkeep snitched on me. Got liquored up and stole a car, OnStar snitched on me. Saw a deer and had to swerve, peed my pants and lost my nerve. Didn't make that last big curve, holy snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. The family all thinks I'm a punk. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I've been nothing but drunk. I'm sitting with my ass in jail 'cause somebody snitched on me.
I've been nothing but drunk. I love it. Very good stuff there. I love a good updated version of a classic tune there from Mr. Chris Lane Sr. And by the way, yeah, I know. If you're new to the show, you're thinking, John, you cut him off right in the good bits. What's going on with that? Nothing worse than getting a cut in the good bits. The thing with that is that we play the sampler here. This is your way to sample these songs. But don't worry, they are all down in the description, so you can go and check out the full versions of everything we're playing here on the show down in the description. So there's nothing to worry about. You can do that. All right, let's grab our next tune because we've got a butt ton to get through, a metric butt ton, which as we know is slightly smaller than an imperial butt ton, but still quite a lot. Oh, frog in the throat. Hi, Pete. This is Claret Lake. Hi, Claret Lake. We wanted to do a Christmas song, so Andy wrote Snowman a couple of months ago. Had fun recording this one, cue GarageBand sleigh bells, and it all came together quite easily. Health warning to the lactose intolerant. It's a Christmas song and may contain cheese. Merry Christmas, mate, from Cy and Andy of Claret Lake. The only time that I consume a large amount of cheese without feeling bad is at Christmas time when we listen to cool Christmas songs like this one from Claret Lake, simply titled Snowman, here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Snow on the ground and a chill in the air. Is this the end of our affair? Skating away, start your plan. Out in the cold, I'm a snowman. No sense of smell, black eyes are closed. Standing here with my heart froze. Wind chill coming in your plan. Out in the cold, I'm a snowman. You dressed me up so frostily, wrapped up in your icy charms. You dressed me down so frigidly, just wanted to melt into your arms. Built me up in sunshine bright, knowing that time was finite. Couldn't warm up to your plan. Out in the cold, I'm a snowman. Then I'll be gone first light of dawn. Pool of water on your lawn. Was I foreign to your plan? Out in the cold, I'm a snowman. You dressed me up so frostily, wrapped up in your icy charms. You dressed me down so frigidly, just wanted to melt into your arms.
A little bit of holiday cheer there from Claret Lake. Yeah, very sweet, awesome song there from Andy and Cy and the lads at Claret Lake. I hope you're doing well. If you're having a good time already and we're only a couple of songs in, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. It's just down below next to the thumbs down button. Sorry, down below. Don't you hate it when YouTubers say down below? Every time they say down below and I'm watching a video, I have to go down below. I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Hello, Dr. Zorders, by the way. Hello, Welton Kinder. Hello to everybody. That is some Barbie going on behind. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Is that tree on fire? I'm not sure. I was going to go with the classic, background of Yule logs and snowmen and winter wonderlands. And then I'm like, I live in Australia. That would be an absolute bloody cop-out, wouldn't it? So I decided to go with some Australiana instead. Australiana Christmas. Because we do go to the beach on Christmas. Someone who probably doesn't go to the beach on Christmas? Mr. Mark Cronk Song Lovell. But you know what he did do? He gave us that really cool intro. He redid the Christmas edition of the Your Music Live intro. And I had to play it. I had to give it a spin because he goes to a lot of effort to create these special versions. And he's the Your Music Live theme song has been made by Cronk Song for a very long time, and it's very, very cool. Cronk Song's been already making a bunch of Christmas stuff, but he's got another one. He says, hope you are well. Here is another Cronkmas-y garage band song. I tried to create a serious, thought-provoking song, but it didn't quite work out. So we're going to see what did work out here with this one. It is called Holiday Complete, and it is by our mate Mark Cronk Song Lovell here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Come and join us this Christmas season. I know we'll have lots of fun. We'll dance around the Christmas tree, yeah, you and me. And then we'll sit down together. We'll watch the others. I might steal a little kiss. And if I see your happy smile, you'll be on my Christmas list. I think I love you, baby. Oh, please, please don't say maybe. Oh, you make my holiday complete. I think I love you, baby. Oh, please, please don't say maybe. Oh, you make my holiday complete. I love you, baby. Oh, please, please don't say maybe. Oh, you make my holiday complete. I think I love you, baby. Oh, please, please don't say maybe. Oh, you make my holiday complete.
Mark Cronk Song Lovell there with Holiday Complete. What an epic tune. That was cool. That kind of reminded me of a little bit of old school Madness mixed with a little Blur Oasis kind of 90s vibe with a little twist of Christmas on top. Very cool stuff there from Mr. Mark Cronk Song Lovell, and a huge shout out. I know there's many Cronk Song fans in the crowd that love Mark's work, and he works tirelessly to bring you all the cool themes that you hear, like the GarageBand Weekly, like the Your Music Live. I think I said to him before, I'm like, is your plan to just slowly infiltrate and get the theme songs on all my shows? And then if he was a smart man, what he could do is release his music, add YouTube Content ID, and then get a content claim on every single episode. Ooh. Before you do that, Mark, realize that I already get claims because I play other people's music on this show. But it's a nice idea, isn't it? Merry Christmas. Thank you to Cronk Song. That was awesome, sawsome. We'll play another couple of tunes here, and then we are going to do a couple of things. We're going to hear from DistroKid, our wonderful sponsors. If you're an independent artist and you want to release your music to Spotify, Apple Music, all the places, use DistroKid. And we're also going to do a Play My Fire beat. So yeah, it's not just all about Christmas here today. We are going to give you the chance to have one of your songs played, or maybe you will play someone else's song as a Christmas gift to them. We'll see how we go with that one. But for now, some artists that have put out Christmas songs every year. They're always awesome. It's Daniel G. Harmon and Jason Samford. And they've got a couple of songs this year. I've chosen this one because it's an absolute corker. It is called Won't Be Alone Tonight. and we're going to spin it live here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
With all the presents from the trove, I said I love you and you said it back to me. When all the snow has hit the ground, I wonder if I found the one to settle down. Won't be alone tonight, won't be alone tonight. It's been a long time since I fell in love this way. Won't be alone tonight, won't be alone tonight. The only gift I want is you on Christmas Eve. Won't be alone tonight. Don't need mistletoe or any old cliche. Won't be alone tonight. Won't be alone tonight. This Christmas you're the one I want to stay. I've had my show of love. The wind tonight, show the wind in the cold, struggling to get through. I wished upon a star so many times, hoping I'd fall in love with someone like you.
What a rockin' tune there. Yeah, really cool stuff. It definitely does rock. I love a good Christmas rockin' tune. I love comedy songs around Christmas time, and I love Christmas rockin' tunes. Play me a little bit of Pogues, or play me a little bit of Daniel G. Harmon and Jason Samford coming together there with some awesome, awesome tunes. Dr. Zorders approves. Yes, Dr. Zorder says, take one Christmas rockin' song, and if lack of Christmas spirit persists, please see a doctor. Preferably doctor's orders. All right, we are going to jump on over. Now, talking about DistroKid, they have a very cool free platform called slaps.com. And it is a Christmas miracle because you can jump on in there, you can sign up for free. So, yeah, DistroKid does cost you some coin. We'll talk about that in a moment. But if you want to start, you want to get the try before you buy, jump on over to slaps.com and do like Doug Kidder has done. Doug Kidder has released a song on slaps.com, and all you need to do is upload your song, upload an album, bit of album artwork, a few lines of what it's about, and then share it with the world, and it'll look a little something like this. So Doug has a song called Holidays, Fallen Down. You know, after binging a certain band, getting sick and passing out on my bathroom, killing floor, it seemed appropriate. Song starting at the 20-second mark, please. All right, let's cue this up. Look how easy this is to do here on slaps.com. We can just go, yeah, Doug wants us to play it from 20 seconds. We'll get it going there. And let's take a listen to this one. It is Doug Kidder and Fallen and Can't Get Up on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
And I'm falling to the ground. And I'm falling to the ground. Feeling weight, feeling under pressure. World so heavy, no medicated majors. The beat down spinning, goodbye golden treasures. No control, slide away with razor.
cool stuff there from our friend Doug Kidder, creating some amazing music there. One moment, please. Nothing like a little bit of dead air in the Christmas special. Oh man, it's it's been an interesting time, hasn't it? It's been an interesting few years, but the cool thing is we can all get together just like this and we can celebrate the holiday season. And look, I meant to mention this right up front, but whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or whatever you want to do, Ramadan or nothing at all, it's okay, because I think this time of year the main thing is just about getting together and having a chat and listening to some music and enjoying yourself and relaxing, taking a breath, just deep breath. Because we move at 1,000 miles an hour sometimes, or even, what's that, 1,600 kilometers an hour. And we just sometimes need to slow down. All right, are you calm now? Cool. That's good, because I'm going to talk about our sponsors, because DistroKid have been sponsoring this show for a very long time. They are awesome, and if you're an independent artist, this is how easy it is to sign up to DistroKid. You jump in here, you will get, if you use the link, by the way, you'll get 7% off to start with. So these prices here, you'll get 7% off. So you're $19.99 per year. The first year of that one becomes $18. Don't make me do mathematics. It's not cool. But for as little as $20 per year, you can release an unlimited amount of music. And I, for one, have taken full advantage of this, because ever since I started using DistroKid, well before they started sponsoring this show, and I released this Recoil EP all the way back in April of 2017, I've been releasing a bunch of music. And it's as simple as hitting the upload button here, saying, yes, I want to upload music with the fastest distributor in the world, select all my stores, say whether it's a single or an album. I'm already set up. This is a cool thing. It locks you in there to YouTube, to Apple Music, to Spotify. You can come down here and say, yep, here's my album artwork, here's the name of the title, you upload the song, you hit submit, and you're done. Yeah, there's a bunch of features that you can put in here if you want to, and you can scroll through those and take a look if you want, but just getting a song out there is as easy as that. I'm at the point now where I take about 10 minutes to release a song, and that's because I double and triple check everything. But you can easily get a song. We should do one of those things they do, speed runs that folks do. We'll see if we can do a DistroKid speed run. Highly don't recommend that, but it might be fun to do. I could see how quickly can I get a song uploaded and ready to release with DistroKid. I reckon I could do it in about 3 minutes if I really pushed it. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to release your music with DistroKid, do what Thomas Christ says. Jump on over to that link down in the description. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. And we thank DistroKid for their wonderful support of Your Music Live and Studio Live today. I don't have a Santa hat. I went looking for one just beforehand and couldn't locate one, but I definitely should have. But look, Yoda is wearing the Santa hat for me. So I figure that that's okay. Speaking of Yoda, let's make Yoda our since I'm wearing the Yoda shirt, what I need you to do is we're going to do our Play My Fire Beat segment here now. So if you want to join in, all you need to do is put hashtag Yoda, Y-O-D-A, in the chat. And if your name is randomly selected from the folks who enter, you get your chance to choose a song to play. Now, you can play your own song, or if there's someone that you know will be cool with you playing their song, like, don't go playing something like, oh, I want to hear Foo Fighters, I want to hear Killers. No. But if there's another artist that you know is in the community and you want to gift the play of one of their songs, something that you've really dug this year, you can do that. Or if you just want to play your own song, more power to you. That's what it's for. That's what it's there for. Don't let me guilt you into it. But you can see there, you can do just like the Lily Pillies, just like Jade Star has done, hashtag Yoda, and you'll be entered into that one. We're doing 4 of them here tonight. So we're doing 4 separate Play My Fire Beats. So you've got 4 chances to win and have a song played right here on Your Music Live. Yeah, Disney lawsuit. I know, now that Disney own Simpsons and Space Wars, you know what was going to be called that to begin with? Wasn't it going to be called Space Wars? You can get yourself into some trouble with some copyright. Although, aren't Disney okay? Aren't Star Wars renowned for letting fan fiction and stuff happen? I don't know. Let's play another tune while we wait for folks to get their hashtag Yodas in. This one's from Eric Daniel, and he says the following: I recorded the song in my tiny home studio. Guitar, drum kit, Alesis DM7X, and mic recorded in GarageBand iOS using my Steinberg UI22. Couldn't have done it without you. I was going to say, that sounds like familiar gear. Christmas is Coming is about a modern-day Scrooge who, despite fighting it, can't help but get into the holiday spirit. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? It is Christmas is Coming. Eric Daniel on Your Music Live. Subtly Drunken is a fantastic descriptor for that song, and I'm sure that our man Eric will not take offense to that, because I agree. I just love the loose kind of flow of that one. Not too seriously, but just kind of, yeah, just a bit of a jam band kind of feel. Really cool. Yeah, early Floyd maybe for some reason. People were asking for my Christmas hat, so I'm wearing my Christmas hat here. It's a Christmas Miracle of DistroKid. Yeah, a little Morrissey. Yeah, good point. Yeah, a little bit Morrissey there, Lily Pillies. I agree. Very, very pleasant. Very pleasant. Quite good. Hello, Wayward Waves. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Many Vibes. Hello, Fat Panda Cat. Yeah, a little 80s new wave kind of vibe going on there. I dig it in a big, bad way. Welcome aboard. If you're just joining us, you haven't missed a heap. We've been half an hour in here. We've played about 7 songs, and we've got a heap more to play. We're going to play a song from Frigsy up next, but before we do that, we're going to go and spin the wheel of Yoda. You've got yourself about 10 seconds to put hashtag loader, hashtag Yoda in the chat. We've got 17 entries so far, so you've got a 1 in 17 chance of winning, and we are going to spin the wheel. Do we still have the music in the background? No, we don't. Let's play a little bit more of Eric Daniel in the background here as we spin the wheel. All right. Good luck, everybody. Who's gonna win the free play today on Your Music Live? It's going to be SM Borthwick. SM Borthwick is our winner of the first time around. But don't worry, we're doing 4 of them tonight. Count them, 4. So if you didn't win this time around, do not stress. But Mr. SM Scott Borthwick, this bloke here, gets to choose a song of his choosing to play. And we do have a little bit of Scott coming up a bit later, but Scott gets an extra one because he gets the winner. Yes, beam me up, Scotty, and play us a song. So let us know. Hello, Music Realm. Good evening to you. Let us know which song you would like to play. And while we wait, we are going to grab a song from the one, the only, I'm pretty sure he's at a family do, so might not be here right now, but it's Frigsy. And we're going to play a song from the wonderful Frigsy. He's been a marvellous supporter of the channel for a very long time. I love that Frigsy says he comes to the GarageBand show and he's like, I don't even use GarageBand. That's my Frigsy impersonation. I don't even use GarageBand, but I still come to the show because he's just that cool. He says, hey Pete, season's greetings to you and your family and the CRR family too. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of non-Christmas stuff going on in the last couple of months, so I didn't get to record anything new this year, but here is my epic cover of Santa Claus is Coming to Town from last year. I released it to Spotify this year. DistroKid looked after the licenses. Please, Pete, don't feel under pressure to play this. Too bad I'm playing it. In fairness, you played it for me last year. Thanks for all the great work again this year. I hope to catch a lot more of your shows in 2023. Ho, ho, ho from Frigsy. What'd you call me? All right, let's leave this one a spin. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, reimagined. If you heard this one last year, you probably have heard it since, but if you haven't, you're in for a treat. It's an absolute corker. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frigsy's reimagined version on Your Music Live.
Service to bring you a very special notice.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not howl, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, he's checking it twice, he's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you can matter, so we don't for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows when you've been bad, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is
Coming to Town. Very cool stuff there from Frigsy. Go and check it out down in the description, because we only play 1 or 2 minutes, but if you want to check out the whole song of anything you're hearing here today, do go down to the description. It is all down there for your listening pleasure. Has anyone worked out the order yet that we're playing the songs in tonight? Let me know if you have. But yeah, that one is absolutely fire, as the kids are saying. Fire. SM Borswick says, as I already have a show, can I nominate my good friend Stephen Kirby? Rock Art Music, Don't Bring Me Down. Of course you can. Absolutely. And in fact, I think Stephen Kirby was going to submit this. Well, I think he did, because he's one of our wonderful patrons as well. He sent me a message and said, hey, here's my latest song. And I said, oh, cool, we're doing a Christmas show this week, but I'll spin it next week. So it might be this very one. So let's go here and we'll find it, because we'll grab Rock Heart Music, Don't Bring Me Down. Unless this is a classic Steve one. ELO? No. I'm going to have to find it. You know what? I'll search it out. I'll find it, because I'm sure I'll be able to grab that one. But we'll play another tune in the meantime. We'll grab this one from Mr. Greg Lake while I dig up Stephen P. Kirby's tune, because I want to make sure I get the right one and not play the ELO song, because that would not be cool. This one is from Greg Lake, who says, co-written with Peter Sinfield, King Crimson lyricist, and co-wrote Run with the Fox, and with late Yes members Chris Squire and Alan White. Bottom string of the guitar is tuned from E to D. Word is about anti-commercialism of Christmas and the loss of innocence and childhood belief. So going to go a little bit heavier on this one, but it is called I Believe in Father Christmas, which is what we call Santa Claus in some parts of the world. And it is Greg Lake here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
They said there'll be snow at Christmas. They said there'll be peace on earth. But instead it just kept on raining, a veil of tears for the virgin birth. I remember one Christmas morning, a winter's light and a distant choir, and the peal of a bell and that Christmas tree smell, and eyes full of tinsel and fire. They sold me a dream of Christmas. They sold me a silent night. They told me a fairy story till I believed in the Israelite. And I believed in Father Christmas. And I looked to the sky with excited eyes. Then I woke with a yawn in the first light of dawn. I saw him and through his disguise.
How nice is that? Yeah, excellent video, wonderful vocals, and amazing songwriting in that one. Yeah, someone said it, it definitely could be a hit. One of my favourite Christmas songs says Fat Panda Cat. Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, beautiful. I like it. Like it a lot there. Yes, wishing you a happy and hopeful Christmas there at the end there. Do jump over and check that one out because it is very, very cool. We like it. We like it and we love hearing from all artists. Doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you're absolutely crushing it. You're doing very well. So congratulations on that one. Let's continue on, shall we? And play this tune that was won. Yes, because we do our Play My Fire beat. I found this one from Stephen P. Kirby, a.k.a. Rock Heart Music. This is called Don't Bring Me Down. It was selected by the wonderful S.M. Borthwick to be played here on the show. And we're going to spin it here right now. It is Don't Bring Me Down by Rock Heart. Your Music Live Holiday Edition. Play My Fire beat winner.
From my head, and I passed you the key. It grew like a flower. Now it's hanging like a dead leaf from a tree. If you shared my dream, we'd set our song free. It's just a jaded star where the promise of an angel's worship be. You don't bring me down. You don't bring me down, down, down. You don't bring me down. You don't bring me down, down, down. Still the rain, and I wait for your call. I wrote your lines in black. Now I get the writings on the wall. You don't bring me down.
What a cool tune and what an excellent choice there from Mr. S.M. Scott Borthwick. Yeah, there's nothing, I haven't heard a song that Stephen's done that I haven't loved. And look, it doesn't hurt that he's wearing my logo on his shirt there and the Hubs logo as well. How cool is that? Yeah, yeah, look at that. Look, the Studio Live Today hoodie getting a bit of love there. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Stephen P. Kirby, Rock Heart Music, here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition. Yes, impressive it is indeed. Very, very good stuff there. Hello, Andrew Jackson, by the way. Hello to anyone I haven't said good day to. Say good day, and I'll try and get to everyone. We have the wonderful problem of having lots of folks here on the show each week, and it does make it hard for me to say hello to everyone. What's the percentage of original Christmas songs today? It's about 80-20 original songs, so a lot of original music. I've kind of mixed and matched them because I didn't want a whole bunch of Christmas traditionals right in the middle. So, yeah, we're doing it in a particular order today, which you've probably already figured out. Fat Panda Cat. I managed to go the entire P word without getting the C word, and now I have it. Yeah, I'm writing a song at the moment. It goes like this. It's not over, it's not over, it's not over, it's not over. Just because you want it to be over, it's not over. Because, yeah, many of us folks, myself included, have unfortunately caught the dreaded lurgy in just the last few weeks, and it's a pain in the rectum. So I highly recommend that you go out of your way to not get it if you haven't had it yet. Yeah, Sharon is Karen, Sharon is Karen. So if you want to share the love, you can do so. There's a big thumbs up button down below. There's a share button next to it, so you can share this show with all your friends if you want to. And don't forget that we are doing this all thanks to DistroKid. They are our wonderful sponsors. Hello there, Wind Talker Music. G'day to you as well. Thank you for being here. We've got a little Wind Talker coming up later. But for now, we're going to crack straight on. And you know who we haven't heard from in a hot minute? It's been too long between Happy Rons. Do we have any Happy Ron fans in the house? Could we get a raise of the hand if you're a fan of the man known as Happy Ron? I'm a Happy Ron fan. And he's got a wonderful little tune here that he would like to share, his Christmas tune. It is called Maybe Christmas Time, I'll Be Home. And he simply says, away from home during war. And shout out to anyone who can't be with their family and friends due to being fighting in, as Thomas Christ would say, some old man's war. So let's play this one from Happy Ron. Maybe Christmas time, I'll be home. Your Music Live, Holiday Edition.
I don't regret the choice to fight for what is right. But every day I pray to be coming home tonight. So let us win and let peace begin. I pray that soon I'll get back again. I don't know how, I don't know when. Maybe Christmas time I'll be home. Maybe Christmas time I'll be home. I never turn around when things don't go as planned. I never once back down when I have to make a stand. So let us win and let peace begin. I pray that soon I'll get back again. I don't know how, I don't know when. Maybe Christmas time I'll be home. Maybe Christmas time I'll be home.
Lovely song, wonderful sentiment there from Mr. Happy Ron, and yeah, nicely done, nice tune, and thanks from Yvette. Thank you, Randy, and yeah, really nicely done there. Does hit you in the feels, doesn't it? Yeah, and look, I won't go down my usual track of getting all angry and getting all uppity about things, except to say that the folks who are doing the work, the folks who are out there actually sacrificing, are not the people who are starting these things. They are the people who have to fight the old man wars for all the old men. And if you want to get angry about it, go listen to Thomas Christ's song about it, because it's a very good, yes, this guy right here. Very cool stuff there from Mr. Happy Ron. Good to have you back. And if you want to check that one out and go support Ron on the YouTubes and support all the artists we're playing here tonight, jump down into the description where all of the songs are there in order that we're playing them here tonight. Let's go over to the cloud of sounds, shall we? And grab this one from Heart House Records. They say, inspired by all the great things I love about songs for Christmas, I have wrapped the chorus around a simple narrative of love and family and friends enjoying a good time. I wanted this to be something you can easily pick up and sing along to with friends, and it is this one here. It is called It's Christmas Time, and we're going to spin it live here on Your Music Live.
It's Christmas time, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time, it's Christmas time. December 24th, I came knocking on your door with presents in my hand for you and your family. You greet me with your tinsel eyes, wrap me up in your white smile. You invite me through the door to see your friends and your family. I have never felt like that before. You know it takes me back to when I was a kid at home at Christmas time with my family. Your friends all helped me fit right in, and I was drinking and grinning my grin. Yeah, the party was about to begin as we got round the fire to sing. Ho, 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 it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Hear the choir sing outside. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Like McCartney, have a wonderful time. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
That's a really catchy, cool vibe there in the chorus, isn't it? Yeah, spot on harmonies, really nicely done there from Heart House Records. I love this time of year when you get, like, obviously a lot of our usual suspects are producing and sharing wonderful songs, and then you get someone coming out of left field, Heart House Records, and sounds like some talent there. I'm sure you're producing more than Christmas songs, so yeah, let's hear more. Hear more from folks, because as we always say, sharing is caring, sharing is Karen. So keep on sharing your awesome music with us here on Your Music Live. Yeah, hooks for days, absolutely. Alrighty, we're going to continue on because we've got a heap more songs to play, and we're going to grab this next one from Howling Fret Fumbler, who would like to say this. A few minutes opened up in my day on Monday the 12th of December, just after a rare London snow. So I grabbed my ukulele, put my phone on the steps up to my front door, and recorded this. And it just so happens, I mentioned it earlier in the show, just so happens that it's my absolute favourite Christmas song. And I think you will recognize this one if, like me, you're a fan of this band and of this song. So take it away, Howling Fret Fumbler.
Christmas Eve, babe, in the drum town, an old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, a rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18 to 1. I got a feeling this year's for me and you. So Merry Christmas, I love you, baby. I see a better time when all our dreams come true.
cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold. But the wind blows right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on that cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome, you were pretty, queen of New York City. When the band finished playing, they howled out for more. Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner and danced through the night. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing Galway Bay.
And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day. Brilliant stuff there from Howling Fret Fumbler. I'll be going back and listening to the rest of that. I wonder if he does my substitution with that particular word. You'll have to go and find out for sure. Very cool. All right. Yeah, maybe he was looking out for the cops. Or maybe Martin's like me, where he's a bit self-conscious. I do that. I'm filming outside and I'm constantly looking around. I'm like, is anyone going to come up and like look at me or like push me over or something? But brilliant. Yeah, spirited performance indeed there. Looking a little shifty. Very cool stuff indeed. Thank you for sharing that one. Howling Fret Fumbler. Jump down the description. Check it out. Yeah, my absolute favourite Christmas song. As soon as that comes on, I have to stop everything and I just sit and listen to the whole thing. And I almost made you listen to the whole thing there, but we got so many Christmas songs. We've got to continue on. We're going to play this one from Jimmy Image. He says, this is a little-known Christmas song, Neath the Candle Glow, that was dear to my parents. Written in the 40s by playwright Jerry Reed, who sponsored plays for young persons church group in which my parents participated. My dad kept the sheet music around the house long after Jerry passed and would show it to us from time to time, hoping someone would be interested. However, it was written in the key of B flat, which is not a favourite of guitar players, so it sat for decades more. I finally decided to study it and was channeled by the Nat King Cole feel of it. I transcribed the piano sheet music to my door and added some accompanying instruments. My brother Steve provides vocals. There's a couple of pictures of my parents in the video from their brief acting hobby in their time that fit the theme of the song. In retrospect, I think it might have been their song, now resurrected after 80 years. What a bloody marvellous story. I love hearing the story like that behind how a song comes together, or the performance of an existing song. So let's take a listen to this one. Neath the Candle Glow featuring Stephen Zito, Jimmy Image on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Neath the candle glow and the mistletoe, you'll hear me say, I love you so. It's Christmas Eve, and we are so in love. While the church bells ring and the choir boys sing a love song from my heart I'll bring. It's Christmas Eve, and we are so in love. The fireplace looks so jolly, with strings of pine and holly, and by the Christmas tree, I'll kiss you tenderly. Neath the candle glow and the mistletoe, we'll sit by the fire and we'll watch the snow. It's Christmas Eve, and darling, we're in love. The fireplace looks so jolly, with strings of pine and holly, and by the Christmas tree, I'll kiss you tenderly. Neath the candle glow.
What a just awesome song, and I love the background. I love the story behind it of resurrecting something like that that may well have been lost to the sands of time, and you've grabbed it and been able to recreate it and bring it together. Yeah. Look, yeah, I got nothing against nostalgia. I think sometimes we look too much to the past and we wear rose-colored glasses, and we probably shouldn't make things good again, that some people seem. But at the same time, that is amazing. Yeah, Jimmy Image, welcome, and congratulations on that one. Just brilliant stuff. I love it. I love a good story, and music is all about storytelling, and that one is an absolute cracker. So good stuff there. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. And speaking of sharing, we're going to do another Play by Fire beat. Yeah, it's like we just did one, but we're going to do another one. And let's go old school and do a little hashtag Sharon. Come on, Shazza and Kazza, hashtag Sharon, because Sharon is Karen and Sharon is Karen. So do go and put hashtag Sharon, and if you would like to have one of your songs played right here on the show, you'll have an opportunity. I will gift you the play of any song of your choosing from your back catalogue. It can be something rocking, it can be something mellow, it can be something Christmassy, it can be something not. You can choose to hand it over, as many folks tend to do. But again, no shame, no shade if you want to play your own song. That's what it's all about. So if you do want to have a chance to have another song played, or a song played if you haven't got one already on the show, hashtag Sharon is what you need to do, because Sharon is Karen. You know, they opened one of those Karen cafes here in Adelaide recently, and you go there and it's like got these house rules on there, and it's like, you will be abused by the waitresses and waiters, and you will, like, it's just, come on, people. Like, there's enough hate in the world. We don't need a restaurant, a dining experience designed around a meme, because how is that going to be around in 10 years time? Or like, think long term, people. Anyway, maybe you love it, maybe you want to go somewhere and be abused. More power to you, I guess. All right, let's grab this next tune. It is, by the way, Joe and Barry Glenn have been around this community for a few years now, and they are just bloody delightful. Can I just tell you that? I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. But Joe and Barry Glenn are not only wonderful musicians, but also wonderful people and wonderful community members. And they are the most supportive members of this community, or at least up there, in terms of supporting other artists as well. And to me, that's what music's all about. Music ain't about me. I'm sorry, Kanye. You are not the best, and music is not about you. Music is about community and sharing and the shared joy of the spirit of music, and that's something Joe and Barry Glenn. Anyway, they have a song here. They say, "The Boar's Head Carol is an English 15th century carol. It describes the ancient tradition of sacrificing a boar and presenting its head to the at the Yuletide feast. It started out as an a cappella song because of Barry being unavailable during the week, but we've tagged a wee tune at the end after all, and he wanted to sing too. It's our shortest song to date. Look, it's only 2 minutes 42, and because of all those nice things I just said about Joe and Barry Glenn, and because they normally have 9 or 10 minute epics, I'm going to play the whole gosh darn thing. So sit back, relax, enjoy The Boar's Head Carol, Joe and Barry Glenn on Your Music Live.
The boar's head in hand bear I, bedecked in bays and rosemary, and I pray you, my master T. Mary, good estis in convivio, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino.
The boar's head, as I understand, is the rarest dish in all the land,
which does be decked with a gay garland, et us severi cantico, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino. A steward hath provided bliss in honour of the King of Bliss, which on this day to be served is in regimentia trio, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino. The boar's head in hand bear I, bedecked in maize and rosemary, and I pray you, my masters, be merry, good estis in convivio, caput apri de ferro, virdes lodis domino, caput apri de ferro, as loud as domino.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a boar's head on your kitchen table this Christmas. I wish that for you all, because that's a thing. I just love that. I'm sitting here just going, oh, what a wonderful, lovely Christmas song. And then I'm just like getting the mental image of like, yeah, dedicated to the fact that you cut off a boar's head and stick like that. That's a tradition. Hey, you know what? You can't change the past. You can't change tradition. And you know what? If you choose to, and if you're sitting down to a delicious whole boar's head this Christmas season, then go your hardest, I guess. Let's jump over. We got 19 entries. We're getting more entries each time we do the draw. So let's see if we can get like 30 entries by the end of the show. We've got 19 entries for our Sharon, our Play My Fire beat. So hashtag Sharon, you've got about 10 seconds left to put hashtag Sharon in there. Should we get a little bit of we'll get a little bit of that nice little ditty at the end here to play along with. We'll use that as our little drawing music. So let's do this thing, and let's hit the draw button here, shall we? Good luck, everybody. I hope yours wins. Who's gonna win the puppetry play? It's time to spin the wheel of luck until your life today. It's Thomas Christ has won the song, and he will choose what he will play along. And it is time for me to stop singing, or else I will run out of rhymes. There you go, Thomas Christ. Can we get some round of applause, please, for Thomas Christ? We do have a little Thomas Christ Christmas goodness, but I know Thomas has done, I think you've got previous Christmas, maybe you can go back into the back catalogue of Christmas, or maybe you want to pay it forward, or maybe you just want to rock out and just play something like Old Man's War, or something like that from your past that we mentioned. So Thomas gets the choice and can play whatever he wants. He can spin the wheel and play whatever he likes. And while we wait for Thomas to decide what he would like to play, why don't we play this one from our old mate Jonathan Linton. Jonathan Linton, who we have discovered has an amazing repertoire, an amazing talent. He does it all. He's singer, dancer. No, he does acoustic stuff. He does electric stuff. He does live stuff, and he does Christmas stuff. Because he says acoustic and orchestration cover of this great Christmas song. Ooh, and it is the Christmas song, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. We're going to spin it live here. Jonathan Linton on your Music Live.
It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing.
Wonderful stuff there. Jonathan Linton with It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. A wonderful cover of a very nice song. And again, is there anything that Jonathan Linton can't do? No. I reckon if I had a problem with my car, I could say, Jonathan, can you pop around? I think it's the carburetor. And he'd be like, I'm on it. I'm fixing it. Because he can do everything. Absolutely. Very cool. Thomas has chosen a Russ 8889 tune. Very cool. Russ 8889. And it's called Jumping Along Like Santa's Reindeer. Let's see if we can find this one real quick and give it a spin, shall we? Yes, we can. This is Russ's tune from a year ago. Now, Russ did come on at the start of the show and was like, I thought Christmas show was next week, I did. Russ, will you ever forgive me? I've been banned from accents, yet I continue doing that. All right, I'm going to punish myself later. We are going to give this one a spin. It is from last year, but we're going to give this one a spin. It is The Delicate Giants, of course, which is Russ and Gary and now Dean, and we're going to play this one. It's called Jumping Along Like Santa's Reindeer. Let's spin it live on Your Music Live.
The Delicate Giants would like to say, have a happy, happy Christmas in every way. We're jumping along like a Santa's reindeer. I got antlers, I got a nose, I got hooves, and that's the way it goes, yeah. 'Cause we're jumping along like a Santa's reindeer. I fly fast, I fly good, I'm the dearest thing you've ever seen. I jump left, I jump right, I jump left again till I'm really out of sight, yeah. Along like a Santa's reindeer. Donald, Blitzen, Larry and Thumper, they come alive when you're a reindeer jumper. I jump left, I jump right, I jump left.
Yep, absolute perfect selection there from Thomas Christ. It had to be done. Fantastic stuff there from Russ 8889. The Delicate Giants jumping along like Santa's reindeer. Go check out the full version down in the description because that is where you can find all the links and I'm updating them as we go along here. So I've added the Rock Art song that we played. I've added the Delicate Giants. So don't worry because you got 2 more chances to have your song played in the second half, which we're a little bit behind. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more songs to play in the first half of the show. We're then going to have our patented toilet break and then come on back for another big hour plus of your best holiday tunes here on Your Music Live. An old friend of the show is Mr. Josh Gates, and he has a very nice, very wonderful song called Christ is King. He says, this is my Christmas song that I wrote a couple of years ago. You may have already played it. I did on a past holiday show, so no worries if you can't squeeze it in. I will because it's Josh Gates. I don't have any new songs to share quite yet, but I'm working on some new stuff that will be out in early 2023, so stay tuned. Thanks again for all you do, Pete, and that is from Josh Gates. If you want to learn more about Josh Gates, he's been a guest on the show before. Just search my name, Pete Johns, Josh Gates, and you'll be able to see my interview with Josh and learn all about how he creates music, wonderful music like this in GarageBand. Let's take a listen to this one from Josh Gates, Christ the King. Your Music Live.
draw near. The King is here. The baby boy brings peace and joy. The star will lead us to that place where we can gaze on Jesus' face. A King is born, the Lord of Lords. A King is born. Come on, let us all sing. Oh, give our praise to Christ the King. We bring our gifts, we bend our knee to Christ the King. Come on, let us all sing. Oh, give our praise to Christ the King. We bring our gifts, we bend our knee to Christ the King. All gather round and hear that sound as angels sing. New hope he brings in days of old. It's long been told of love's pure light, the Lord Jesus Christ.
How good is Josh Gates at producing wonderful songs like that one? Yeah. I mean, you had me at 6/8 time, because some of the best songs in the world ever are written in 6/8 time. There's something about a waltz that makes you just like, it's just so powerful and cool. I love it. Very cool stuff indeed there from Josh Gates. And yeah, I love it. Yeah, we'll play all sorts of Christmas songs. Like it's cool. There's a lot of people that have Christmas means different things to different people. And whenever I start thinking about this, it always reminds me of The Simpsons, where Bart says, "Aren't we forgetting about the true meaning of Christmas? You know, the birth of Santa." Yeah. All right, we'll continue on here. We're going to grab this one from Mr. Ken Mitchell, who we haven't heard from for a while. He says, written for my family back in the 80s, celebrating the real reason for Christmas, sharing it with your loved ones. Recorded on iPadOS about 4 years ago. Happy Christmas, Pete. Happy Christmas to you too, Ken Mitchell. Good to hear from you, mate. It's been too long between chats. Let's play this one, Each Christmas with You. Ken Mitchell here on Your Music Live.
Christmas with you renews this joyous season. The ones we hold true, we decorate with love. These reflections on the Christmas snow, first seen in Bethlehem so long ago, extend their beauty to each passing soul. Each Christmas with you rejuvenates the reason, for rich and for poor, you make the spirits bright. Placing gifts by the nativity, a glass of eggnog with a sugar treat. Merry Christmas with a kiss from me. Happy, happy holidays. We've hung our stockings by the fireplace. A bell of chocolate with a toast of cheer. Let's hope it's snowing like this everywhere. We've strung the lights up to the top of the pine. They're swaying in the swirling blanket of snow. Last minute packages are at the door, with no more shopping days to go. Ho, ho, ho! Each Christmas with you re-glorifies the season. Believers in faith, behold that wondrous star. Waiting patiently for peace on earth, There's a few around who know it's worth the piece of Christmas.
I like the line there. Waiting peacefully for peace on earth. Yeah, waiting patiently for peace on earth. Yeah, we've been waiting for that for a while, haven't we? Yeah. Luckily, we're getting more peace recently. Anyway, great song there. Sorry. Second cough. Did I mention don't get the lurgy? Yeah, don't get the lurgy. Highly unrecommended. Yeah, don't rate it. Still tired 4 weeks later. So yeah, highly unrecommended. Be careful out there, folks. Look after yourselves. Hello to Mark Bro, by the way. I did see you before, and yeah, you said that you were a bit under the weather, and hopefully you are feeling better too. My friend, as we lead into Christmas, yeah, I think at this time of year, everyone kind of like stops a little bit and gets a little run down because it's been a long year. It's been a long 3 years, I would say. Now, the next song we were going to play is from Mr. Marcus Cannell. He said, I did a Christmas shoot on my iPhone during a lunch break at work. I hope it is good enough. Well, it would be, except I'm getting the private video unavailable, Marcus. So if Marcus is here, if anyone has a direct bat phone to Marcus and he can get a link to me in the next hour, I would love to play Mr. Marcus Cannell, but I simply can't when it pops up as a private link. So my apologies on that one. Maybe we will indeed, because look, I'm going to miss some songs. No doubt I'm going to miss something here on the show, so we'll definitely have to do some mopping up next week when we do our next Your Music Live edition, which will actually be the day after Christmas for most of you folks. We'll be doing it a day late, but not a buck short. So we'll be doing it on what is Boxing Day for most folks, because I thought Christmas at 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. for most of our folks in the US and Canada, not going to be a time you're really going to be able to tune in. So we are going to delay it by a day, and so there'll be no GarageBand Weekly next week, but there will be an extended Your Music Live in the slot where GarageBand Weekly would normally reside. But more on that coming up in the next week. But just keep an eye out for that one and keep submitting those songs. Mr. Martin Hammer is going to bring us home strong at the end of the first half with this tune. It is called On a Day Like This, and he says, made in GarageBand and Cubasis, Martin Hammer creates some amazing music. I'm looking forward to giving this one a spin and taking a listen. So take it away, Mr. Martin Hammer, On a Day Like This, Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
On a day like this, when you're looking like that, I am yours, you are mine, and everything's just fine. Drop the kids off at your mama's house and shut down your telephone. Put a stop to the spinning wheel we're in. Everything will be postponed. We're heading for disaster. Gotta slow down. On a day like this, when you're looking like that, I am yours, you are mine, and everything's just fine. When the work is done, let's spend the day under the sun. Nothing left to do. Today it's me and you. Baby, put your arms around me, and please just stop the time. 'Cause I don't know which day it is, but if you hold me, I'll be just fine. We're heading for disaster. Gotta slow down. On a day like this, when you're looking like that, I am yours, you are mine.
How good is Martin Hammer? And I don't know if I insulted Martin early on when I listened to his music and I said, your music is so 80s. It is so 80s Euro rock. I love it. And I'm like, I think he might have been a little insulted with that. But I absolutely adore it. I think it's an amazing sound that Martin creates. and I could just listen to Martin Hammer all day long. Needs more sleigh bell, mate. You know, I get it that every Christmas song has to start with shing, 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 but yeah, maybe not every song needs a sleigh bell. Just saying. Hashtag just saying. Alrighty, we are at the halfway mark, which means we're probably going to go about 2.5 hours today here, folks, because we're at 1 hour 20 and we are halfway through the epic Christmas tunes that you folks have provided for us. And the toilet break is happening now, and the toilet break must belong to Jade Starr. We've already heard some Jade Starr mastering work on the Joe and Barry Glenn track and other tracks during the show, but it's time for Jade to come into her own, and this is a song that was created, was this 2 years ago, Jade? When was this? No, it was 1 year ago. What was the date of it? It was 2020, so it was indeed 2 years ago. On the 24th of December 2020, Jade Starr presented me with the most unique Christmas present that I have ever received. And I'm going to say no more than that. Many of you have seen this before. If you have, you probably remember that it's cool. If you haven't, you're in for a treat. Let's go with treat and play this one. It is the 12 Days of Pete Johns, and it is Jade Starr here on Your Music Live. Toilet break. I'll see you in about 4 minutes' time.
On the first day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me a lightning to USB 3. On the second day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the third day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the fourth day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the fifth day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 5 UR22Cs, 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the sixth day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 6 G strings, 5 UR22Cs, 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the seventh day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 7 Cooper's Red, 6 G strings, 5 UR22Cs, 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the 8th day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 8 knobs of twiddling, 7 Cooper's Reds, 6 G strings, 5 UR22Cs, 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the 9th day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 9 doctor's orders, 8 knobs of twiddling, 7 Cooper's Reds, 6 G strings, 5 UR22Cs, 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the 10th day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 10 new subscribers, 9 doctor's orders, 8 knobs of twiddling, 7 Cooper's Reds, 6 G strings, 5 UR22Cs. Yeah! 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles and a lightning to USB 3. On the 11th day of Christmas, Pete Johns gave to me 11 11 tips and tricks, 10 new subscribers, 9 doctor's orders, 8 knobs of twiddling, 7 Cooper's red, 6 G strings. 4 righty dokies, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles, and a line into USB 3. On the 12th day of Christmas, pigeons came to me. 12 massive rats, 11 tips and tricks, 10 new subscribers, 9 doctor's orders, 8 knobs of twiddlers, 7 Cooper's red, 6 G strings, 5 fucking snappers, 4 righty donkeys, 3 clever goats, 2 warm cockles. And a line into USB 3.
The dulcet tones of Jade Star there, bringing the Christmas joy. Oh, who's that guy? Hi. That's a bit creepy, isn't it? He's going to be on my shoulder for the rest of the show. Thank you to Jade Star for doing that 2 years ago. Can you believe it? Can you believe that time has flown that quickly? That 2 years ago was when that was put together and shared. Yes, bravo to Jade Star. If that doesn't deserve a metalhead hippie boom, then I don't know what does. Yes, a masterpiece. Masterpiece there from Jade Star. A lot of fun. I love the bits like 5 effing time mix. Yeah, beautiful. The goat of Christmas songs, yes. I don't use a lot of those. Righty Dokie and Warm Cockles. I've got to reintroduce those into the repertoire, don't I? Absolutely. Let's grab our next tune. Let's start off the second half. Now, we don't have like I said at the start, we're not doing a whole separate set of covers. We are just playing, we're playing everything straight through. Yeah, by the way, yeah, exactly. It was Jade and her patrons 2 years ago that actually wrote that. It was a joint effort that she commissioned folks to create and write that, to bring up all the different references, all the Petisms. Let's grab this. This is the first song we're going to play in the second half. It is from Matteo Napolitano, one of my favourite names to say, and they say, this is a bit of a stylistic departure for me, trying the folk rock singer-songwriter route, although I obviously couldn't resist putting an electric guitar solo in there. Well, we'll see. Will we get to the solo? Let's find out, shall we? This is Better Days, Matteo Napolitano on Your Music Live.
Guns and tanks rained fire on our heads and drove us from our lands, a long and grueling road from the evil at our heels, till we reached a safer ground where salvation could be found. Waiting for better days, hoping we'll find our way. Waiting for better days, when will they come? Desert sands, we finally reached the boat. The henchmen shoved us in, we were parted from our kin. Days adrift at sea, at the mercy of the waves, before we could touch land, and our Savior's welcome hand. Waiting for better days, hoping we'll find our way. Waiting for better days, when will they come? Waiting for better days, hoping we'll find our way. Waiting for better days, when will they come?
Very cool though. Yeah, how good is the chord progression? That was awesome there, Matteo Napolitano. Sounds like an ice cream flavour. Is that insulting? maybe a little bit. I apologize, Mateo. Love your work. And yeah, I love the something a little bit more subtle and something a bit different there. Yeah, excellent. Great, excellent, strong chorus, super catchy. And yeah, the back and forth changes worked really well. Modern Christmas music there. For sure, indeed. I did indeed miss you, Matt, and I apologize. That was bad. Like I had the Jade Star song there, and then I like jumped, and I'm like, wait, what's that big white space above? That would be Matt Dunning. So we went to Mateo before Matt. So my my alphabetizing was different on the YouTube list than it was on the Excel list, which is 100% user error. So that was my fault, Matt. But the good news is we're going to play you right here, right now, because we do not want to miss this one. This is awesome. So he says, hi, not a happy ditty winter's tale. This is about parents who after 10 years every winter are still mourning the loss of the teenage son who went away to war. All the music was created and played directly in GarageBand iOS on iPad Pro 12.9, no external controllers, and the majority of it is built-in sounds apart from the choir and strings coming from iSymphonic. No sound clips or waves used. The vocals are created using M Voice, bouncing the instruments out of GB iOS into Cakewalk on a PC. There you go. Love it. Exporting the vocals back to GB iOS and doing a final mix. Particularly happy with the second chorus vocals and the melody instrumental at the start. Even if you don't play it, I'd like to thank you for teaching me GB iOS when I came across your videos at the first lockdown, and since then I've watched every week and created over 85 tracks. Thanks again and have a good Christmas. Well, thank you, Matt. That is awesome stuff, and of course we are going to spin your song despite my accidental almost not, but we're going to play this one here. It is called Winter's Tree, Matt Dunning here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Winter's here, cold mists the view, see the good times when I walked with you. I was your father, 17 years. They sent you to war with all our fears. Still pain, 10 years on. Ask us now, can we move on? Your loving smile stays with me. We shall meet at winter's tree.
Wonderful song, excellent production, and yeah, just a really hit you in the feels kind of vibe on that one, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Very emotive tune and haunting. That's spot on. Perfect words for it, Randy. Very emotive and haunting there. Beautiful song that, yeah, too many can relate to. Absolutely. Yeah, look, we're playing all sorts of different music here today, and yeah, I know I'm not going to get off my high horse today, not for very long, but yeah, it's disappointing, unfortunately, that again, it's the folks that suffer are not the ones who start it. If that was the case, if everyone that was starting wars were the ones who had to fight the wars, I would have absolutely no problem with it. It's the fact that the people that start it then send away people who have nothing to do with it that annoys me. See, I said I wouldn't get on my high horse, and then I did. Let's play play some more music. In fact, before we do that, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors, because DistroKid are who you want to use to release your music. You've been hanging out, if you've been on the fence, why not buy yourself the Christmas gift that will deliver for the whole next year? Because for just $19.99 per year, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year, you can actually release an unlimited amount of music using DistroKid. And the cool thing is that it goes out to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal. You get it out. You upload it once, it goes everywhere. It is super simple. It is easy to do, and it just feels good. Give yourself the good feeling of going, look, there's Muse, there's Foo Fighters, and there's me on Spotify. It is amazing. It'll blow you away. Do that. And in honor of our sponsors, DistroKid, I would like to make that our next code word, because guess what? We're doing another Play My Fire Beat. Yeah, we're doing 4 of them. This is number 3. We've got one more to go after this one. If you want the chance to have one of your songs played live right here on the show, all you need to do is put hashtag DistroKid, DistroKid, and you'll have a chance to have one of your songs played right here, right now on the show. So thank you to everyone for your support, and thank you to DistroKid for supporting the show. There you go. Be like Mascarpone. Be cool. Put hashtag DistroKid in the chat right now, and we'll play one of your songs while we wait for the entries to come in, because the internet is far from instantaneous. Some of you are watching with a 5-second delay. Some of you are watching with a 20-second delay. Unfortunately, that's kind of just how things work. Let's play this one from Mick Bass, who have played a few tunes recently. They say 2 years ago during summer, we've been to Brittany in northern France, listening to the radio in the car. They played a French song, which we did not really understand, just something with Chantal, and tu me fais mal. Also, as we later learned, we totally misheard. It was a totally different song, neither about Chantal or Tour de la Mer, but the overall great holiday in beautiful Brittany gave the inspiration for Tu me fais mal, Chantal. There you go. So sometimes a misheard lyric and something that you don't even think is right, and you're like, that'll make a good song. I'm going to turn it into a song. And then you do. And that's what Mick Bass has done for us here. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Ow, 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 ow. Hey, ne faut pas frapper, arrête de me frapper. Il ne faut pas frapper, arrêtez de me frapper. Il ne faut pas frapper, arrête de me frapper. Il ne faut pas frapper, arrêtez, arrêtez de me faire mal. Chantal, Chantal, tu fais mal, tu me fais mal. Chantal, Chantal, tu fais mal, tu me fais mal. Chantal, Chantal, tu fais mal, tu me fais mal. Chantal, 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 il ne faut pas frapper, arrête de me frapper. Il ne faut pas frapper, arrêtez de me frapper. Il ne faut pas frapper, arrête de me frapper. Il ne faut pas frapper, arrêtez, arrêtez de me faire mal. Chantal, Chantal, tu fais mal, tu me fais mal. Chantal, Chantal, tu fais mal, tu me fais mal. Chantal, Chantal, tu fais mal, tu me fais mal. Chantal, Chantal, Chantal.
Oi, yeah. Banger. The mood lifter we needed. Absolutely. That was a cracking tune. A very good punky vibe there from Mick Bass. Thank you for sharing that one. And I love the work you do by putting the English subtitles for us non-francophiles who do not parlez-vous français. And that means that we can actually see what's going on and understand the song. So very cool stuff. Yeah, I love it. Even Dr. Zorders thinks it's cool. Which means it is. Doctor approved. I hope you're well. Very cool stuff there. We will do our drawing in. We've got. I told you we keep getting more entries. We've got 20 entries for my Play My Fire Beat. I'm going to. Let's see if we can break the record. We've got 42 folks here watching live. So we've got 20 entries. I'll give you another song. So if you're just joining us or if you weren't paying attention, if you put hashtag DistroKid in the chat, you'll have a chance to have one of your songs played live here on the show. Let's play some Orchestra Eclipse because they I was hesitant on this one because this song came on the car yesterday. I was taking, we were driving my eldest daughter, who is in the choir, the Australian choir, and they were doing gigs. They're doing like carols gigs and stuff at the moment. So she was on her way to a gig, and this song came on. I'm like, oh, I really don't like this song. And everyone else in the car was like, come on, it's a classic. Yeah, it is. But I don't know. There's something about Mariah Carey and Christmas that just rubs me the wrong way. Hang on, that sounded a bit weird and creepy. Anyway, let's play this song. Orchestra Eclipse says, hi Pete, as Christmas is nearly here, that ever popular Christmas song is gearing up to be played on the radio and supermarkets. Yeah, it is. And now on YML. So if anyone, if you're playing that game where you can't hear this song, and as soon as you hear this song, you're out, just pause and fast forward about 3 minutes and you'll be safe. So let's just give this one a spin, shall we? Makes me sound like I'm getting it out. Let's get this out of the way. Mariah Carey, a orchestral cover here on Your Music Live. And sadly, that's all we have time for. All right, a couple of minutes. Look, it's a bit like reality TV shows, right? There's a show. There's shows here in Australia, you probably have them in other parts of the world. There's The Masked Singer, there's My Mum, Your Dad, there's Married at First Sight, there's The Bachelor. All these shows are produced, and I don't blame the people producing them. I blame the people who watch them. So, yeah, if you don't like Mariah Carey, you got to blame... Don't blame Mariah. She's a very smart business lady. Blame the people who listen to Mariah. But very cool. It is very cool. Did they ban this song here in Australia? I don't know. Apparently not yet. So, yeah, thank you. Orchestra Eclipse. All joking aside, nicely done there. Good instrumentation. I did like the piano work there. That it was good. Don't worry. Look, you know, it's going to be divisive, don't you? You know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing when you do a cover of that particular song. All right, we got some more great music coming your way. We're up to the R's. Yes, Mars Capone got it right. We are doing it in alphabetical order, so we're into the R's in just a moment. But before that, look, we did have an extra couple of entries. We are going to jump in here and give this one a spin. It is our Play My Fire beat. Should we? Let's. I was gonna queuing up Randy's song. Let's have a little bit more of this in the background. If you win, have you really won? If this is playing in the background, I don't know. All right, let's give it a spin. I don't want a lot for Fishmas. I just want to win the Play My Fire beat on Studio Live today. I wasn't even singing the right part. Wayward Waves. Hello to you. I don't think we have any Wayward Waves on the show. So there you go. We now do. So congratulations to Wayward Waves. All you need to do is put the name of the song you would like us to play, the platform it's on, and your artist name, which I believe will be Wayward Waves, and I'll play it. No links, remember. No links because of the prawn bots. Yes, even though it's Christmas. You know who don't take Christmas off? Prawn bots. They're out there rampant as ever, preying. In fact, they're probably out there more because they're preying on the loneliness of people that are just like, I was planning to watch a live indie music show, but local singles in my area, how can I resist? Anyway, we're going to spin whatever Wayward Waves would like to choose. Yes, so if you put a link there, it won't come through. That's all. So go ahead and choose. And while we're waiting for Wayward Waves, which don't say that 10 times fast, we're going to play this tune. I love this one. This is from Randy Matson, who says, inspired by the beauty and traditions of the Central Texas Hill Country, recorded through GarageBand on an iPad. Last month, my wife suggested I write a Christmas song, so I did. And so you did indeed. It is A Hill Country Christmas, Randy Matson, on your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Christmas lights that brighten up live oak and cedar trees, longhorns pulling Santa's sleigh on wheels. Stroll through Austin's Ilker Park's amazing trail of lights, or San Antonio's river walk and see the Christmas sights. So gather up the kids and dog and take them for a drive. A hill country Christmas will make you feel alive. From Mason down to Hondo and all places in between. Have a hill country Christmas with your friends and family. Ham, turkey, fresh tamales, sweet smells drifting by. Some yams and green bean casserole, don't forget the pecan pie. The Christmas tree is all aglow from top down to the floor. A homemade rusty barbed wire wreath is hanging on the door.
Very cool stuff there, right? How pleasant is this? Absolutely. Howdy, Randy. I love it. I love hearing about the differences in the way people celebrate Christmas. I said right at the front, look, the reason we got the beach in the background here is that in Australia, of course, it's summertime. We're not dreaming of a white Christmas. Our Christmases involve sitting outside, drinking beer, going to the beach, playing some cricket. But yeah, I did love that. The fresh tamales. Yeah, like a little bit of Tex-Mex injected into your Christmas is pretty cool. Here in Australia, what are some of the Australian things? Australians, what do? We have prawns. So not shrimp, but prawns. So like big peeled prawns, like the cold prawns. You have oysters are a big thing. Seafood's big in Australia. Not for me, I don't eat it, but for a lot of folks. But we do still do like the big Christmas turkey and ham and all that sort of stuff. And we do Christmas pudding and that sort of thing as well. But it's lots of salads and fruits and stuff because it's the middle of summer as well. And plenty of refreshing cold adult beverages. But great job there from Randy Matson. Thank you for sharing. Now, the winner, I'm dribbling my coffee. Thank you, by the way, thank you to Mrs. Claus, my wife, for bringing me a coffee. I went out in the toilet break, and I put the coffee machine on, and I was like, oh no, the coffee machine is not got water in it. And normally I can quickly, like an amazing DeLonghi coffee machine. Again, I love my coffee machine. So I'm like, oh, I can make a coffee. And then, no, I couldn't do it. So my wife was there, and she's actually working today, like working from home. And I'm like, I don't have time to make a coffee. And she's like, I'll make it. And I'm like, you're my favorite and my best. So thank you to my lovely wife for making me a coffee and getting me through the show. Otherwise, my energy levels would go down to something like this. All right, let's search for this one. So we need to find Justine P over here on Slaps. And it's Desert Relics or Dessert Relics. Either way, it's going to be delicious. So let's see if we can find this one. Justine P. So this is the problem. I've got to do let's do the capitalization. See if we can find this. Justine P. This is one of the challenges we have sometimes. Let's try and search by Dessert Relics. I'm here on slaps.com and I'm searching for it. There it is. It is Justine P. Look at that. See, it's not actually that hard. It was just John's not being able to type it in properly. So Justine, aka Wayward Waves, says at 2 minutes 10, the second song I've ever done. So your second song ever, and we're going to cue this one up to 2 minutes 10. Look at that. I clicked it and it was perfectly there. Why aren't I following you, Justine? There you go. Fixed. So let's give this one a spin. The winner of our third and penultimate Play My Fire beat, Justine Painter, a.k.a. Wayward Waves, and Desert Relics here on your Music Live Holiday Edition. Excellent stuff there, Justine. Desert Relics from Wayward Ways. I'm going to throw some more fire on there. And again, because slaps.com is so cool, look how easy it is. I could follow Justine there. I can throw fire on it. I can save it. Sharing is as simple as clicking. So I copied that link and I've thrown that here in the description of this very show so that you folks can go and check that one out. And I can go, just spun this on YML, epic track. And there you go. That comment goes over to Justine. So if you want to get involved with slaps.com, it is the ultimate music discovery engine. And it's all brought to you by our wonderful friends at DistroKid, sponsors of this very show. We're into the S's. Yes, we're making our way towards the end of the show. I know, boo. It's been so much fun. I've loved having you on board. And we're going to play this one here. This is our friend S.M. Borthwick, who says, "Hi Pete, I submitted this song with a slaps link, but I managed to make a little video for it, so I'd prefer if you're able to give this one a spin. It's a rock song dedicated to those who have already realised they're probably getting a lump of coal this year. Merry Christmas." Very cool stuff, Scott. We'll give this one a spin. Funnily enough, I was watching with my kids the other night the Santa Clauses. So it's like the Tim Allen movie, The Santa Claus, and there was a 2 and a 3. It's like a new, limited series of 6 episodes of it. And yeah, they were doing the whole naughty and nice list, and it was like kids sitting around and the elves around, and he's like, "All right, so this person had a temper tantrum in class, so they're naughty." And it's like, well, actually, that's classic ADHD, so we really shouldn't punish them. And then someone was like, actually, we don't label children as naughty or nice these days. We label them as like developmentally challenged. And it was like, yeah, it was a bit of a boomer middle finger at the whole naughty and nice thing. Sorry, Mark. Sorry that you're feeling poorly, mate. I hope you feel better soon. All that aside, I apologise for going on an old man rant there. Why don't we just play this song here? It is Merry Christmas, You Filthy Beast by S.M. Borthwick on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Ready, guys? Let's do this one time.
It knows when you awake, it knows when you're asleep. He got spies in every household, his influence runs deep. He's watching you. He knows all the promises you didn't keep. I'm telling you why. He's been watching you. You can shout, you can cry, go riding in a sleigh. You better not try to hide it all away. He's watching you. He's seen all the things you've done that you'd rather not say. He found out you're a filthy beast. He's been watching you in particular. Here we go. Ring the bells, light the fire. The fat man's coming to town. Merry Christmas, you filthy beast. He checked his list and he marked you down.
Oh, hang on. Had to hear that bit. Yeah, very cool stuff there from Mr. S.M. Borthwick. Do jump on over and check out the whole thing because it's pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. Yes, some nice guitar work there from our man Scott. And I love that little Santa cam bauble. I'd love to have one of those to just threaten the children with. Look, Santa's got you on the live camera feed right now. G'day Park UK, Kevin. Thank you for dropping on by Tom Caraher. Papa Tom wouldn't be Christmas without Papa Tom. Thank you for being here as well. Let's continue on because we've still got a heap more songs, and we're definitely going to be running a little overtime here today because there's just too much Christmas spirit to contain. So we're going to continue playing, and we're going to continue with Scapular Winging Records. Our mate Brock says that Brock still plays guitar featuring Isabella. This song is a celebration of my granddaughter's Christmas time first birthday. She is the baby heard on the track. Very cool. It's also a victory for me to play guitar since I don't really have much use of my arms, but my hands are still good. I played a small body Martin in open tuning to facilitate. We lit a fire, my girlfriend played piano, my assistant ran the gear for me, and my dog and cat did their respective things. Happy holidays, Captain Pete. Well, thank you, Brock. Appreciate you and appreciate your support and contributions all year long. Let's give this one a spin. Brock Still Plays Guitar featuring Isabella on your Music Live Holiday Edition. Very cool stuff there, Brock. Love it. Some very fine guitar work there, my friend. Definitely still got it going on. Love the little background sounds in there as well. Super cute, super awesome. Thank you, Frank. Yeah, look, I know we should be finishing at the 2-hour mark, but we've probably got another 45 minutes to go here. Yeah, we got a heap of good music, and I didn't want to leave anyone out. So understand if you need to go. Feel free to come back and catch the replay if that is the case. But for those that can stick around, definitely do so, because we've got some amazing music to finish off the show here today, including this next one from Sensors, Working Overtime. And they say, "Hi Pete, I've already submitted this under the normal form, but just redoing it on the correct form in case it was missed." Well, I did get both, so I've grabbed this one. I know most of my songs come out as melancholy affairs. I tried to write a happy one for a change and spread a little festive cheer. I was joined by Music Realm, another YML contributor, to help on the vocals on this one. Well, how cool is that? We got Sensors Working Overtime and Music Realm together on one track. That's awesome. I love it. I love it when folks collaborate and come together as part of these communities that we have around the independent music scene. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? And this is Sensors Working Overtime, special guest Music Realm. Love is the Only Thing. Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
change it today. Look deep within yourself and you will find your line of love. We need to make a big change. Focus on positive things. Let's spread some love all around. The hearts of stone will melt down.
Very cool stuff indeed there. Senses working overtime along with Music Realm. A wonderful song. Great, well-produced lyric video as well. And definitely one that I think many of us will go and return to over the Christmas and holiday season. So long, Wayward Waves. Yes, I know for our UK and our European folks, it is midnight. You will turn into pumpkins at any moment, so I appreciate you hanging out with us here tonight. If you do need to jump off, that is cool. Don't forget that the replay will be here waiting for you when you wake up in the morning, so feel free to jump back and check the description as well for all the cool songs we'll be playing here today, including this next one. Now, we played this last year, but we must play it again, and they say, you might remember this from last year, Pete. I do. The song you said would go down in history as a Christmas classic. Ooh, quoted. I've been quoted. I like it. Originally released under my parody rapper name, Fat Dave, I felt it deserved to be put out again without the out-of-date social media stuff at the end of the video. So this is the link to the Southside Willie version. Fat Dave became Southside Willie. There's a rude joke in there somewhere. Give it a crack. All right, let's take a listen to this one. Southside Willie, Santa's Got a Side Hustle on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
It was a cold summer thanks to COVID. I checked the reindeer mail but still got no list. I'm putting time in the workshop. Boss Tip built a wooden rocking horse. That ride is so sick, but no buyers. The parents got no cash. I'm so tired, no wonder I'm so fat. When I'm stressed then I eat in excess, and I don't even check when I'm necking if it's low fat. I need a backup plan, banned on OnlyFans for getting pleasured in the only way that Rudolph can. Tried shifting some Saint Nick tote bags, more claim to the name than the Pope has. I tried drop shipping mince pies through Shopify, paid ads in my podcast on Spotify, set up shop at the bottom of my drive, 10p a piece for my homemade toffee bites. One day I'm gonna make my millies. Santa baby coming down your chimneys. I live forever, made a deal with the devil. All weather, getting pepper, mad stocks in the meta. Yo, it's that Christmas hustle. Yo, I got that money making muscle. Yo, I'm on that Christmas hustle. Started in the north, now I'm here. I tried pimping out, but getting that insurance is a big no-go. I've invested in Christmas decks, no way I'm losing money with the risk so low. I've applied to be a driver for Uber, but no fancy sat-nav computer. Plus they say that my sleigh's unsafe, no seatbelts and face melting speed with the booster. Deliveroo, getting food to you quick fast, but the public is stingy with the tip jar. I got a part-time job down in Europe.
Just so well written, and yeah, I was right when I said it would be a Christmas classic. It is one that I will definitely be spinning a few times in the next week, and I'm sure you will be too. Southside Willie is his name, and rapping like Santa is his game. So jump down in the description, check it out, jump on over and support the folks that support Your Music Live. This creepy dude that's been like behind me for the last half an hour starting to bug me. Maybe we need to change backgrounds. Maybe we'll do that. Etsy Elves. There you go. Should be a UK #1, right? Exactly. It's amazing. When you hear these songs, you're like, man, that's classic awesomeness. And then you like go over and like, oh, it's only had like less than 100 views. And you're like, oh, man, everyone should be listening to that. So make sure that you go and listen to it. Share it with your friends. And remember, Sharon is Karen, all that good stuff. And please enjoy. All right, let's grab this next one. This is from Steve Coxon, and he says, a little parody, probably more relatable for the Northern Hemisphere viewers, about the perils of an indoor clothes drying whilst minimising central heating use. Imported the MIDI into GarageBand and had some fun. Merry Christmas, everyone. You're all beautiful. Now, I don't know if this is specifically a Christmas song, but Steve said Merry Christmas in the thing, so my Christmas filter picked it up, and we're going to play it. So it's called Clothes Era. Definitely something I don't really... Oh, we do have clothes dryers here in Australia, but yeah, not something I'm familiar with because we don't have central heating. So we don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning, but we are also sometimes a bit cold. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Steve Coxon, Clothes Era, Your Music Live, Holiday Edition.
Something in my house is making everything moldy. I've got little black spores on the curtains and on my TV. And it's so jolly cold, I can feel my nose. The thermostat is set to 1. It's warmer in the fridge, please turn it up a smidge, 'cause I'm wearing nearly all my clothes. Just trying to get things dry. I've got clothes everywhere, even on my indoor. Clothes error, but nothing evaporates. So I keep on drying my pants on the clothes error. Clothes error. Clothes error.
Oh, come on now. I don't vet any of these. I don't listen to these in advance, but what a wonderful bit of karaoke. And Steve, your videos are next level, my friend. Always puts a smile on my face. How do you watch that and just go, no, that's not for me? Unless you're Steve's children, in which case you're probably like, ugh. I try to embarrass my children. Although yesterday I was walking with my kids. I won't tell the whole story, but I was about to say something to some other parents, and then I actually stopped myself and I said to my daughter afterwards, I was going to say this because I thought it was funny, and then I worried that it would actually be embarrassing for you. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm so glad you didn't say that." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning." All right, very cool stuff there, Steve Coxon. Thank you for sharing. Was definitely worth it. Yeah, Christmas adjacent. I don't know the joys here in Australia right now. It's super dry, which is why my skin gets all dry. So it's no bueno for some reasons, but it does mean that we can at least keep our clothes dry and our houses. It's cooling. It's more about the cooling. I've got the air conditioner remote waiting here because I've been resisting it, but it's 32 Celsius here today, so that may need to go on before the show is done. Let's grab our next song. This one comes from Sticks for Guns, our old mate Richard Murphy, who says, I've been listening to a lot of chill-out tunes of late. Definitely influenced this latest tune. So a little bit more instrumental, Christmas-adjacent chill vibes here. Sticks for Guns on Your Music Live. Hang around, folks. We're doing another Play My Fire beat, the last one of the day, in just about 5 minutes' time. So until then, Sticks for Guns, Serenity Calls. That one there from Sticks for Guns. Lovely scenery, lovely imagery, and a very nice tune indeed. Yes, Christmas, or Xmas to be more precise, is the next code word. So if you would like to play along with the Play My Fire beat, you can go ahead and put hashtag Xmas, just like Tom Carraher has done, just like Sensors Working Overtime have done. And hello to Gary Hubbs, who has also done that. Yeah, epic ambient sound design. It's not easy. If you haven't done it before, it's not actually that easy to get a really great sound like that. It looks and sounds easy, and they make it look and sound easy, but yeah, Richard does amazing work with that. So yeah, hashtag Xmas if you want to get in on the Xmas spirit. I know many people that hate the whole Xmas thing. I don't care either way. Call it Christmas, call it Christmas, call it Xmas. Just don't call me late for dinner. But all right. We are well past the 2 hour mark, which means Pete start losing his mind. We're going to play another tune here, and then we will do the draw for the Play My Fire beat. This one comes in from Sumi. And they say, this is the original Christmas song 2022. If you like, it's like you're in a noir movie scene, all black and white, sitting in a bar while the lady's singing in the long red dress, and you just can't take your eyes and ears off her. Beautiful jazz song that is so influenced by the golden age of that music in the 30s, yet arranged in a modern composition style. We have played this one before, and I said at the time, we're going to play it again on the Christmas show because it's an absolute jam. I think you're going to enjoy this one if you didn't hear it. And if you did hear it before, welcome back, because I think you're going to like this one a second time around. Let's give it a spin here. It is Sumi and my favourite Christmas tune on your Music Live.
You got me, I'm feeling the blues. I've been waiting all through summer, waiting like no other, waiting for the first sign that it's time to turn on my favorite Christmas song. I've been stumbling through the seasons, blue beyond no reason. I know there's no better pill than a song and dance to my favorite Christmas tune. Now where's the fun without some rum? Where's the thrill without some chill? I paint my days in shades of
Where's the fun without some rum, indeed? I need to buy some rum, in fact. I drank the last of my rum the other day, which means I can't sing the rum pum 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 song. No. Excellent stuff there. What a vibe that one is from Sumi. A lovely tune that can go on any laid-back Christmas Day playlist, I'm sure. And if you want to add a lot of the songs that we played here today to your Christmas playlist, just jump down into the description. I've done all the hard work for you. You can get all the stuff you need. Yeah, drinking to get through the holidays. A very sexy tune. Friggsy's still here. G'day, Friggsy. Thanks for hanging in there at midnight in Ireland. I hope you are doing well, my friend, and having a pint or two for me. Let's grab our next tune, shall we? I'll give you a reminder. We'll do the draw after the next tune. So hashtag Xmas for anyone who missed out. I'll give you another tune's worth of time. We've got 16 entries in there so far, so just put hashtag Xmas in the chat and you'll have a chance to have one of your songs played right here on the show if you so desire. Let's grab our next one. This comes in to us from The Sonic Dream Believers, who say our Christmas is meant to be a quaint Midwestern American Christmas song. I wrote it about 10 years ago as a means to teach myself how to play piano. My brother Steve and friend Penny Lane lend vocals. For those who might want to listen longer, there is a bridge and a fun outro. See, they know me well. They know that the chances that you're going to hear the bridge and the outro are pretty slim because it's 3 minutes 41, but you're going to hear a little bit of it, and then you can go and explore a lot of these songs down in the description. So let's give this one a spin. It's called Our Christmas Sonic Dream Believers on your Music Live.
I remember when I was young and my life was still unsung. Christmas was so much fun. This is our Christmas, make the feeling last, and rejoice, just like seasons past. This is our Christmas, better hold on fast. On the night that I proposed, we were skating and we almost froze. Went in to warm our toes, and betrothed underneath the mistletoe.
The winter that we were wed, 'twas the season of green and red, when reindeer...
If you drive under mistletoe, does that mean you have to kiss while driving? And is that a little dangerous? Maybe. Jane says it's heartwarming, even to her black heart. Well, there you go. If you've warmed Jade's cockles, you're doing something right. So do go and listen to the rest of that song and all the full versions of all the songs. I know we move fast here because we want to get through 40 plus tunes in, well, usually around 2 hours. What are we at? 2 hours and 18? Around about 2.5 to 3 hours today. But yeah, if you do want to listen to the full songs, you get the taste here. First taste is free, and then you can go and experience the full joy of all these Christmas tunes over on the description. Need a Guinness now, right? Yeah, very wholesome indeed. A very classic kind of vibe. It says Thomas Christ. I drive like I kiss, close my eyes and hope. Yeah, and hope it doesn't end in a giant wreck. Oh dear, sorry, mate. All right, let's do the spin, shall we? The final spin. So 4 of them we've got 18 entries here. We're going to do this. Why don't we spin up a little bit more Sonic Dream Believers in the background while we spin the Xmas wheel, our final Play My Fire Beat. Good luck, everybody. I hope you get a winner.
The night was bright as we gazed beyond the stars.
Get a little of that bridge while we spin the wheel.
So tight I could feel your beating heart.
The winner is Kinga's Music. Well, Kinga, what a binger. You a winner. Very good job there. Kinga's Music. So all you need to do now, Kinga's Music, is no links, please, no links, but just put your artist name, the name of the platform. So it would be Kinga's Music, YouTube, and then the name of the track. And I'll go and search it out and I'll find it. And as long as you put the stuff in right and your search engine optimization's okay, we should be able to find you. So go ahead and let us know which track you would like us to play. It doesn't have to be holiday based. It can be anything at all from your back catalogue. It is my gift to you to have your song played right here, right now on Your Music Live. Now, we had a late entrance and I was going to punish this creator by just saying no, too late. Missed the cutoff. But I can't do that to Thomas Christ, can I? No, I did put out a last call yesterday for final submissions, and Thomas just snuck in under the bar before I closed the form. So, by the way, if you did get your submission in really late and it's on the form there, I will check the form and add them to next week's show. So there's always going to be a bit of a mop-up because I'm not perfect and neither are you, and no is anyone. We're all just a work in progress. So we are going to give this track from Thomas Christ a spin. He says, "Hi, Pete. Hope you are doing well and apologies for the late submission. Christmas of Sorrows and Fears is the official Thomas Christ Christmas and holiday song for 2022. This one is dedicated to all who are suffering during the holidays, as many unfortunately are. Sorry for the downer, but it's important to recognise the holidays aren't always happy. This track created and mastered quickly in FL Studio 21, video produced in LumaFusion. Peace and love to all this holiday season." And look, it's an important message that not everyone's going to be super happy all the time, and that's okay. I mean, it's not great, but we have to be accepting of that. And Thomas did a great chat show the other day, and a lot of folks were sharing their thoughts and views. And yeah, some people are going to be all in on Christmas. Some people are going to be super happy and joyful and love every second of it. Some people not so much. So as long as you show a bit of love and respect their way, just throw them a little bit of love, then that's the best thing that you can do. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Thomas Christ, Christmas of Sorrow and Fears on Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
much as in recent years. The credit card declined, don't know how many times. A Christmas morning filled with tears. The little ones don't understand that the wages aren't what they used to be. Some are still smiling this Christmas, but for others it is nothing but misery. Don't forget this holiday season, that while you're drinking your cup of cheer, for some of all has been cast, a Christmas of sorrows and fears. I so hate to be the downer, but someone must wake you from your sleep. Although most will cry tears of laughter, there are many this season who can only weep. Being together with family and friends is often a glad and a joyful affair. But when you know this is likely to be the last time, it carries a weight that is so hard to bear. Although this dance was sometimes awkward, toes could get stepped on and boundaries crossed. It's better to keep dancing than never again. How can you be merry when you're facing down this loss? Don't forget this holiday.
The one and only Thomas Christ there with what will be a Christmas classic for a different reason. And again, it's so important. Like we go the gamut, don't we? Music can convey so many different emotions, and it can be the most joyful thing, and it can be the most sorrowful thing, and it can be everything in between. And a song like that, whilst Thomas apologizes for it being a downer in both the lyrics and in the description that he gave to me, it sends an important and relevant message. And, if you want to take the positive out of that, it's that, we just need to be super conscious that not everyone is the same. Not everyone will be feeling the same this time of year. So very, very cool track there from Thomas Christ. And that was the worldwide premiere of that one, which I'm very thankful that Thomas allowed me to give that one a spin here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition. Now, the winner of our Play My Fire Beat was Kinger's Music, and they have selected a track of theirs called Jingle Bell Metal. Yeah, that's right. So we're going to play a little bit of Christmas metal music here right now. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? The winner of our Play My Fire Beat, Kinger's Music, Jingle Bell Metal on Your Music Live Holiday Edition. very fitting winner of the final Play My Fire beat for the holiday edition of Your Music Live. Kinga's music there. Nothing says Christmas like a flying V. I've always said that, and I always will. Great stuff there. Thank you for sharing, and sharing is indeed caring. We've got 4 songs to go here, folks. We are very quickly, very rapidly heading towards the end of the show, but I do want to say a huge thank you to everyone for submitting your songs, for hanging out and enjoying and getting into the spirit of things. And yeah, it's important to know that celebrate what you want. You're an adult human. You can kind of do what you want to do, and as long as you're letting other people do what they want to do, not bringing people down or not doing anything that's going to be detrimental to them, then go your hardest, really. Celebrate how you want to celebrate. You do you, boo. That's kind of been my last year's mantra. Has been you do you, boo, and it works well, generally speaking. Uncle Mike and the Detention say Courageous is not a song about Christmas, but having the courage to make a change despite the sometimes overwhelming challenges to do so. It reflects some of the insecurities about taking action and a hope that we hope that we or I or am up to these challenges. Well done, me. Was produced by David Asher, who did the drums using finger drumming, which in my opinion sounds really awesome. Unfortunately, we'll miss your Christmas show, family dinner, but I want to wish you and your family and all the listeners a happy holidays and a great 2023. Good, a very relevant song then, given my recent ranting. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Courageous, Uncle Mike and the Detentions. Your Music Live Holiday Edition.
Young lady went to school in a place so shady. Said millions of kids needed formal education. That knowledge will lead to emancipation. But dark forces tried to suppress her voice. Death or silence was her only choice. Looking down the barrel of an assassin's gun with love in her heart, hatred for none. So much courage from someone so young, standing up to violence to protect the unsung. How can I tap into this well of strength? Do the right thing when faced with torment. Will I step up for those in need, or passively watch the misfortunate bleed?
I wanna be courageous. I wanna be courageous. I wanna be courageous. I wanna be courageous.
We all have the courage DNA. Look around and see courage on display. In different degrees every single day. Humankind is no cliche. Everyone is a hero to me on every level. The fight to be free. The courage to be unique when they look at you with critique. The courage to fight cancer when no one has an answer.
Where do I find the courage to ride the wave within?
What a super cool song there, Uncle Mike and the Detention here on Your Music Live. That was a cracking tune, wasn't it? Dig it a lot. Thank you again for sharing. Thank you everyone for being here. If you did have fun, we've still got 3 more songs to go, but if you're having fun, thumbs up button helps. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Yeah, you want to release your music, there's only one place to go. I know many of you know that already, but we have new folks here on the show every week, and if you're an independent artist, you want to get your music out there, use DistroKid. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. It is time for our third to last song, or as we call it here, our anti-penultimate song. This one comes from Weltenkinder, who says, the lyrics came to me as I heard the fantastic arrangement of Great Vanzini. The footage is after a real event in World War II where the enemy soldiers celebrated Christmas together and organised a soccer match. Very cool indeed. So we're going to give this one a spin. It is Weltenkinder, and it is the Christmas song. We're going to give it a spin here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition. Christmas electric piano. Yeah, I love the electric piano in that one. Just that little bit of distortion and buzz that you get from that, and 100% the Weltenkind vocals there, and cool footage there, cool concept there with the Christmas music in the background, and then changing up the vocals. Really well done. Yeah, almost bossa nova button vibes on that one there. One day I want to hear Weltenkind and SM Borthwick team up on a duet. I want to hear the battle of the baritones. Well, not so much the battle, but the awesomeness of the two smoothest voices in the community coming together could be pretty darn awesome. Yes, that bit of history happened. I've read about that, I'm sure, where, yeah, they have like these weird Christmas ceasefires where the people get together, like the two different sides get together and do various things. And yeah, I heard about the one where they played a game of soccer. Speaking of soccer, congratulations to Australia, the second best nation in the world. What? You missed that? Yeah, well, Argentina won, and Australia were knocked out in the round of 16 by Argentina. So the logic there is that Australia are the second best football nation in the world. Yeah, I think so. It was a good game, apparently. I didn't catch it, but I caught up on the highlights, and it looked like it was an awesome game. Whenever 6 goals are scored in a game of soccer, you know things are going well. And apparently only 14 players faked injuries, which is like a world record for a World Cup final. So very good stuff. I know, low-hanging fruit. Good one, Johns. All right, let's play our penultimate tune. This is a collaboration between Wicket the Instigator on production and me, Still Illa, on vocals for the first verse. It's off the EP/mixtape A Very Wicket Christmas. It aptly names The Grinch. Please play it from 9:15, as that's where the track starts. Okay, we're going to have to spin it all the way up here to 9 minutes 15 and give this one a wee spin here on Your Music Live.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a deal. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
Now when I say ho, 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 know who I'm talking to. Santa baby, ain't nobody jocking you. Put my name on the naughtiest list. I'm a potty mouth and I party like this. I piss my name in the snow. I cuss and I'm always hustling, earning my coal. Plus I'm grinchy as hell, stingy and greedy, sleazy and seedy as well. All my favorite things: heart the herald, double barrel sing, and the carolers quit. I'm arrogant, I don't care, I'm the shit. My will is ill, I do confess that it's true, I do my best to doing your cheer, I'm doing it every year.
You're a mean one.
You have to put up with me dancing because if I play more than 30 seconds of the footage, I'll get a big pig.
You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, fa la la la, you know who.
You're a bacon double genius burger, Mr. Grinch. Yeah, it's probably okay because it's cut up in a way that won't get too many of the claims, but you just got to be careful in this caper that we do because you know who comes at you the hardest? Yeah, it's like the big, it's the Disneys and the big cartoon producers and the movie producers who can play all the music and then, you play like a 10-second clip and they'll come at you. But that's very cool. I'm going to have to go and check that out. Wicket the Instigator, A Very Wicket Christmas. It's an EP there, about 12 minutes. It's linked down in the description. So if you want to catch more of it, then you can go do that. Yeah, that was my Christmas gift to you. A little bit of old man doing the Aussie two-step. That's the only dance I do. Very, very cool stuff. And an amazing penultimate tune. It just happened to be that it was Wicket. So it was W, which meant it was our penultimate tune. Hey, I just want to say thank you for being here. It's been amazing. It's been a fun time getting into the Christmas spirit at this time of year, or the holiday spirit again. Don't care what your take is on it. Just relax and enjoy. You don't have to celebrate anything in particular. Whether you want to go to church or whether you want to go to the pub, ain't going to judge you here. But just have a good time, enjoy it, spend time just reflecting or spend time hanging out with family, with friends, making music, whatever floats your boat, sunshine. You go do you. All right, we're going to finish off with a little bit of something mellow, a little bit of something cool. It's our old mate, Wind Talker. Yes, it is Randy Wind Talker Motts. We've had him here on the channel before. He just happens to get to go last because he's Wind Talker, but I did like that we get to play this last. He says, composed, recorded, and mixed using GarageBand iOS with live Native American-style flutes. In 1865, William Charlton Dix wrote The Manger Throne, 3 verses of which became What Child Is This? It is unknown who merged Dix's lyrics and the melody of Green Sleeves. So this is going to be our farewell. Feel free to throw your farewells and your goodbyes and let Randy know how much you dig this tune. We'll listen to this one through to the end and then we'll come back and say our final farewells. But we're going to give this a spin here. Randy Wind Talker Motts here, the final, the ultimate song here on Your Music Live Holiday Edition. peaceful way to end a show where we've run the gamut, haven't we? All the types of music, all over the place. But one thing is definitely sure, and that is that there's some amazing epic music there. All of it is linked down in the description, so please go down there and check it all out. While you're there, you can do a couple of things for me if you just want to send some Christmas joy, and that is to hit the thumbs up button while you're there. You can also share this if you want to let other people know to catch the show, because we will be back next week, one day late. Don't forget, we'll be on the 26th of December for most of you folks, the 27th here in Australia. But before then, we've got a couple more shows. We've got GarageBand Weekly coming at you tomorrow, where we're going to look at iOS 16.2. There's a cool new feature there. There's the Apple Music Sing feature, a little karaoke action for you tomorrow on the show, just for a bit of Christmas fun. And then the last happy hour of the year will be a Christmas happy hour on Christmas Eve for many of you. So if you'd like to tune in for that one, grab yourself a beverage, hang out on Christmas Eve for some Christmas tunes here on the channel. That is going to do it for me. Thank you everyone for all of your submissions, for hanging out here today, for just being an awesome community again for yet another year. And as we say at the end of every show, and have done for many, many years, thank you to DistroKid for supporting the channel. And please be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep creating. And I'll see you next time right here on Studio Live Today. Bye for now.